I used to use Obsidian a while ago and I really wanted to like it, but I just had to stop because it was making me unproductive. Obsidian is definitely one of the most popular note apps, and for good reason. It offers an incredible amount of customization options, much like Android. The ability to tailor every aspect of your note-taking experience is undoubtedly appealing. You can spend hours exploring different plugins, themes, and setups, tweaking your system to perfection. However, this very strength can also be Obsidian's weakness for some users, myself included. This is what happened to me. The endless customization possibility led to sort of like setup paralysis. I found myself spending more time trying to build the perfect system than actually using it for productive work. It's kind of similar to how we use Android phones. We might spend hours trying different launchers and icons, which is really fun, but mostly wasting time that could be spent for something more meaningful. And plus, because Obsidian is now such a popular app that there's a ton of content showcasing how other people have set up their systems. It's fun and inspirational to explore them, but it can also be a source of distraction. You might find yourself constantly changing your setup to mimic someone else's, falling into the trap of thinking the grass is always greener on the other side. This process of building and rebuilding your setup can be really fun, just like playing Minecraft, where you're always constructing and refining your virtual world. But just as Minecraft can be a huge time sink, so too can endlessly tinkering with your note-taking system. The result is that you end up not doing the work that actually matters. Your note-taking system becomes a piece of art to admire rather than a tool to use. If building a note-taking system is your hobby, using lots of time can be fine, but ultimately this realization is why I started to look for a simpler alternative that would allow me to focus more on my work and less on the system itself. And maybe some people also feel in the same way, as it looks like other note apps have been gaining more traction in the last 12 months. Okay, so having said that, I just want to introduce the tool I use now. I've tried a bunch of different tools like Heptabase, Anytype, and Capacities, but in the end, I found Amplinote to be the most powerful and flexible tool for my needs. Compared to a few years ago, it's now an even better app in terms of both aesthetics and functionality. It strikes a balance that works perfectly for me. It's simple and ready to use right out of the box, with just enough customization options to make it personal without becoming overwhelming. This simplicity is vital because it minimizes distractions and allows me to focus on what truly matters straight away. I can spend less time setting up and more time doing. I don't find myself endlessly scrolling through plugin libraries or community forums to look for the perfect setup. Instead, I can open the app and immediately start capturing ideas, organizing tasks, or planning my day. This simplicity also makes Amplinote more approachable for those who might be intimidated by the complexity of apps like Obsidian. You don't need to be a power user or install hundreds of plugins to get the most out of it. I like it's intuitive and user-friendly from the start. Now, for me, I love how the process of capturing ideas to getting things done is streamlined so well. You create a new note and start writing. As you develop your idea, you can create new links to other notes, which is perfect for the Zettelkasten or atomic note-taking method. I also use its browser extension to save highlights and links directly from web pages, so it is also in my bookmark library. It is actually very convenient to manage your bookmarks along with your notes and tasks all in one place, because you can do something like create a new task with a link to a specific bookmark. This saves time from having to switch between different tools. And when you want to make a new task, you can add it anywhere. Then these tasks are automatically aggregated in the task list, where they are auto-sorted by task score, which is a unique algorithm that rates your tasks based on various factors like which project it belongs to, priority, and effort required. This intelligent sorting helps me prioritize my work without having to manually reorganize my task list constantly. And if you want to schedule these tasks, you can easily do so using the calendar mode. It integrates seamlessly with the task mode, making it easy to build and maintain my schedule. The process of capturing to-dos, aggregating them, and then scheduling them on the calendar is super smooth. What's more, all of this functionality is available without the need to install any additional plugins or extensions. This workflow is perfect for focusing on developing my ideas and planning my work, rather than managing my note-taking system. It's this focus on productivity over customization that makes it my favorite tool. And one aspect of Amplinote that I particularly appreciate is its publishing capabilities. You can easily share your notes with other people and even customize the appearance of your shared notes using themes. This also comes at no additional cost, which is a nice bonus. Speaking of cost, it's worth noting that AmpuNote comes with a price tag of $10 per month, but I find this cost justifiable for several reasons. First, AmpuNote includes sync across multiple devices in its base price, and second, the time I save by not endlessly tinkering with my setup more than makes up for the monthly cost. And third, it can essentially replace a to-do app and a calendar app because it works as both so well. And it has just enough customizability. It offers some essential plugins if you need, including Excalibur for diagramming and AI assistants for writing. While these aren't as extensive as Obsidian's plugin ecosystem, I find that they cover most of my needs without introducing unnecessary complexity. And if you're worried about security, AmpuNote supports end-to-end encryption and allows you to password protect individual notes. While it might not offer the same level of local control as Obsidian, this provides a good balance of security and convenience for most users. And if you're also concerned about your notes being locked up in the app, you can always export them as markdown files so you can use them elsewhere. Okay, I think it's important to say that the choice between Obsidian and AmpuNote or any other note-taking app isn't about which one is objectively better. It's about which one better suits your needs and working style. Obsidian is perfect for people who enjoy tinkering and have specific complex needs that off-the-shelf solutions can't meet. For me, and I suspect for many other people, the balance that AmpuNote strikes between customization and out-of-the-box functionality is ideal. It offers enough flexibility to adapt to my needs, but not so much that I get lost in endless possibilities. This is a good balance that allows me to focus on what I really need to do. Obsidian is definitely a powerful tool, but its extensiveness can be a sort of double-edged sword. The time and energy required to set up and maintain a complex system can distract you from doing actual work, whereas simpler apps like AmpuNote can provide a more streamlined experience that lets you focus on your work rather than your tools. I like its combination of robust note-taking capabilities, intelligent task management, and seamless calendar integration. It creates a nice ecosystem that works straight away. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of your current note-taking setup, or if you find yourself spending more time setting up your tools than using them, it might be worth giving it a try. While it does come with a monthly cost, the time and mental energy saved could well be worth the investment. I don't think it's a perfect solution for everyone, but its balance of functionality and simplicity makes a great option for people looking for a more straightforward approach to personal knowledge management and productivity. Okay, thank you so much for watching till the end, and see you in the next video. Bye!